evening, everybody. This is C7, the HOA Homesteader. And tonight, I'm going to introduce, or this evening, 2 queens into the hive. So I purchased 2 today from someone a little ways away from me, about 50 miles up the road, but I was still fortunate enough to find some because I was having trouble finding the queens. So with that said, that's what we're going to do today. Mike is here with me again. And that's what we're about to do in a minute. We're going to get the smoker going, and then we're going to get started. We're going to search for the queen thoroughly again, just in case she came back, because if you guys saw the last video, you know that she flew away. So we still need to ensure that she's not in there, or if she is in there, we need to eradicate her tonight. All right, now, we're getting ready to get started, so come along with me. And thanks in advance for visiting my channel. So we decided to start with the less aggressive hive. So we're getting the smoker going, and we're going into that hive. Yeah, it's just less activity with bees, and they seem to be calmer over there anyways. They're not even buzzing around our head or anything. They're not showing any interest to us out of that hive. So that's how we want them to behave down the road, but the sooner the better. So we like how that hive is behaving already. All right, people. This is what we're looking for. These right here, see? Oh, let me get it right in the camera. I'm pointing to it. Right there, dead center. Looks like a peanut. That's called a queen cell. Here's another one. That means that these bees was trying to get a new queen already. And we don't want that bad behavior spreading, so we got to get rid of those. Dry, unscented, swifter sweets work for small hive beetles. I've seen it when I went out to an apiary with another beekeeper. There were hive beetles all over this thing. Has to be dry and unscented. These are the 2 queen cells I purchased. There's a queen in there. She keeps a couple of helpers with her. This is sugar candy, as they call it, inside here. And the bees, it'll take them 2 or 3 days to eat through that. By that time, they should be used to her scent. And hopefully they take on to the new queen with a milder attitude. That's what we're looking for. And this one's ready for introduction. There was no queen in that hive we started with. I had the straps, to keep them secure to the pallets, just in case we have a storm. But also, they're good for transport. So not necessarily going to be strapped to the pallets today. I'm going underneath the bottom board. That way, it'd be easy for transport if I end up having to move them. Dun, dun, dun. Time to get ready and go into one that causes the most problems.
Oh, we didn't put an entrance reducer over
Another suggestion from a fellow beekeeper was to go ahead and use my interest reducers. They said that also helps calm the behavior down. So I'm at the point that I'm ready to try any and everything that's suggested to me. I'm about to leave to go get some additional frames. I got some of those thick plastic black already waxed frames. I had checkerboarded them last time, but I decided to put all 10 frames back into that super. So I'm going off to go get those. I'm going to bring them back and install those. Okay, we're back on the original hive, and look how many queen cells they built. See them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is an indication that she did not come back. They would not have built this many. Placing that last interest reducer into place. It's a little sticky because it had propolis on it before. So I had to squeeze it in there and give it a couple of taps, as you can see. Thanking Mike for a job well done, and bam, hit him with the fist bump. Mission complete, people. Once again, Mike came through like a champ. Couldn't have done it without him. Both queens successfully introduced to the hives. Interest reducers. I got my straps up underneath the bottom boards just in case I gotta lift them up and get out of here, because my neighbors are getting concerned, and I've been working on finding a location. I got a real good prospect that I spoke to on the phone. He owns like 3 acres and nothing out there, and he's kind of interested in becoming a beekeeper himself. So I hope that that works out for me, and everything will be great, just in case I have to move them at least for the summer until they come down, and then bring them back. And with that said, people, that is it for today. You guys have been with C7, the HOA homesteader. And you know what the motto is: just because you may live in the HOA doesn't mean that you cannot grow food or take care of bees.